Hi friends. So you've bought a pair of Tori Belle lashes. Now what do you do with them? How do you put them on? How do you make them work? So they're pretty simple, but there are some things that you're going to want to remember. So when you first get your lashes, and you're going to want to inspect them. So you've got 3 days from the time you receive them to make sure there's nothing wrong with them. So you want to pull them out, you want to look at them, make sure there's not like a bunch of loose hairs coming off. You want to make sure they look okay. You want to make sure that all your anchors are in the box, that type of thing. So when you first get your lashes too, they're going to be pretty stiff. So you're going to want to bend them, okay? So this isn't an actual new pair because I don't want to open a new pair, but you're going to want to take them because they're going to feel them. They're going to be stiff. Some of the illusion lashes are not so stiff because they have a clear band and it's not so thick. But you're going to want to take them and kind of, this is a pair that has 6 magnets on it. I don't know if you can see that. This one has 6. Some of the other ones have 10 and they're tinier magnets. But you're just going to kind of want to bend, if you can see this, bend in between each of the magnets. So I'm kind of bending it this way. Okay, so you're going to bend it. All right. Now, you also, besides bending in, you also want to bend kind of up, because when the lashes sit on your eyes, they don't always sit flat like this. They sit kind of like this. So you also kind of want to make them adjust to the curve of the lash too. So you kind of want to bend them on a horizontal also, okay? So bend them on a horizontal. Eventually, after you have them for a while, they will become pretty pliable, and that's kind of what you want. We don't want to bend them so much that they like fall apart, but you do kind of want to make them bend so that they fit your eye. Okay. Next thing you want to do is you want to check to see if they are going to fit the width of your eye. So I don't have any liner on because I'm going to show you guys how I do all that, but you're kind of going to put them up to your eye and figure out if they're long enough or if you need to trim them. So mine are trimmed. These were originally 6 magnet lashes that I trimmed to 5 magnet lashes. So you kind of want to put them, find the end of them, put it towards the corner of your eye, and then wrap them around and see where they're kind of going to end. Now you don't want them to go all the way here to the corner of your eye because it's going to be hard for anything to stick there. So they recommend that you start at the edge of your iris and go, I don't recommend going all the way to the very end of your eye. The lashes will kind of give that look, but you want them to go almost to the edge of your eye, okay? And if you do like winged liner, then the end of it will kind of come up more rather than just coming to the corner of your eye, okay? So to trim them, so I like to use these are cheap little cuticle scissors. I think I got them at the Dollar Tree or something. And when you cut, you're gonna cut, so these right here are ladies' night lashes. See those? And they go from being smaller on the inside to longer on the outside. I personally like to cut them on the outside. For one thing, I think this end, the inner end, corner end, inside end, whatever you want to call it, I think this lays better if it is not trimmed, if it's the original end. So I cut the other end. And when you cut them, you want to cut them close to that end magnet because that's going to help that edge lay down more, okay? And once you do trim, so I trimmed these, save that magnet that you just trimmed off. Sorry. Save that magnet that you just trimmed off. So here's the magnet that I trimmed off with all those hairs on them. Why do you want to save these? Because it's still a magnet and you can use this as a really good flare anchor magnet. And I'll tell you about anchor magnet. I'm gonna put that back in my box. So you want to get them pliable. Now, if you put them on the first time and you have trouble getting them to stay down on the corners, on the edges, that's going to be normal in the beginning because when they come, they're pretty stiff and they're pretty much not shaped exactly like your eye. So what I recommend to do is, especially for those that have the 6 magnets on them, is to take this first magnet, flip it under until it's attached to that second magnet. Can you see that? So now it's attached to the second magnet. I'm gonna do that on the inside, and I'm gonna do that on the outside. If you can see that, I'm gonna flip it over, and now it's attached to the other magnet. And I might leave it like that overnight. Also, important thing is, always put your lashes back in the box so that they stay in the right shape, okay? Another tip, okay? So we've got that like that, we put them in the box overnight, okay? Now, how do I get them to stick in the box if I've cut them? Because you're gonna be like, only one end is sticking. So let me show you that. So you have a string here in your box and it lifts up this tray. So take the tray out. So if you look on the back of the tray, you have some little magnets. These are just in here with like some sticky glue. So if you can see, I've already adjusted one of my magnets here and one of my magnets here. Before it came to the end, now I have it moved up. You can just move these with your hands, move the sticky glue, and it will move, and just put it in a closer place so that your lashes will attach. If you fold your lashes over like I just showed you and try to put them in here, they're not gonna fit because again, they're not hitting those little magnets on the back. So move the magnet if you need to overnight and then adjust it the next day, okay? Let's say they have sat overnight, so now I'm gonna unhook them. I'm just gonna undo them. There we go, and undo this side. And you just kind of slide your fingers over the magnets. You don't wanna pull too much on the hairs themselves. Okay, so if you can see, it caused a bend in that, okay? So we're gonna use that bend to fit my eye better because all of our eyes are curved, right? So I'm gonna set that down for a minute, but the first thing we have to do is put on our eyeliner. So I'm going to grab mine. Now, this is actually the mascara. I prefer the mascara. Why? Probably because I'm cheap and I get a lot more for my money in here. So it's got 2 wells on each side. One end is a mascara wand. The other end is an eyeliner wand. Okay, so the eyeliner wand end looks just like what you get from the eyeliner. So let me see if I can turn this so you guys can see me a little bit. Sorry if my hair is in the way. But what you're gonna do is you're just gonna apply your liquid eyeliner like you normally would. If you've put on makeup and your eye is either greasy, or if you have trouble getting your magnetic eyeliner to stick, put on some of your regular eyeliner first. So like here, I've got some Kat Von D here. So what you would do is just put this on first, because I've got eyeshadow on, so I should probably put a little bit on. Whoops, let me flip my mirror around so I can see better. Sorry, I'm half blind. So once that's dry, then I'm going to take my magnetic eyeliner and I'm gonna put that on over it. Now in this example, I'm actually gonna put the mascara on the base of my lashes, and I'm gonna try not to put much on as eyeliner because I don't want a big eyeliner look for today. Here, okay. Now for the mascara, you can kind of wipe it on the sides a little bit. For the eyeliner, you're not gonna wanna wipe it because that'll dry and fall back in and be clumpy. Oh, another thing, when you first get your eyeliner, you're gonna wanna stir it, okay? Whether it's mascara, eyeliner, whatever. So you open it and stir it, okay? Because you wanna get that mixed up in there. Might have settled during shipping, whatever, okay? So take it out. I'm gonna wipe this because I have it as mascara, and then I'm going to apply it. Alrighty, I'm gonna put this on my lashes instead. Whoops, that got all over my lashes, but I don't care because it's gonna be hidden. And what I'm doing is I am painting this on the base of my lashes. If it's eyeliner, you can just put it on as regular eyeliner. But for this look, I don't want a bunch of eyeliner. And the important thing here is getting it on your lashes at the base. And it's gonna be a little clumpy for this application because I need to get the magnets more surface area to connect to. But you won't see it once I have my lashes on. And then we let it dry. So we're gonna let it dry for a minute or two until when I touch it, it's no longer coming off. So, but in the meantime, I'm gonna pull some of this. I got some on the ends of my lashes. You can leave it. I'm gonna pull it off. And the reason why I pull it off is because if the magnetic liner or the magnetic mascara is on the ends of my lashes, when I go to put them on, they're gonna wanna jump to wherever the magnetic liner or mascara is. So in this case, it may be more jumping to the end of my eyelashes and I want them at the base. So let me rinse this off. And the thing I love about the magnetic mascara is I rinsed it underwater and it's gone. Okay. So you let that dry. In the meantime, you can do your eyebrows. Now my eyebrows are really big today and I'm experimenting with a couple different of our brow gels, and I'm still kind of learning how to make my eyelashes or eyebrows look thicker. Just ignore that. I also have a zit on my nose. Don't look at that either. These are just for my friends to tell you guys how to apply this stuff. Sorry, it's gonna be a long video. Okay, so now I'm going to apply my second coat, okay? Same stuff. Now I'm going to try to come down more from the top so that I'm not getting all over my ends of my lashes. So I'm going to let that dry. So I'm going to hurry up and do the other eye real quick, same way. This one is a little bit easier because I'm right-handed and it's my right eye. Hopefully I'll do better. Now in the beginning, when you first get your lashes, you're probably not going to want to do what I'm doing right now, which is trying to get them to sit on my lashes instead of on my liner. It's because your lashes are so stiff. They're going to want to lift up and stuff. So just use a little more eyeliner in the edges. So on the inside corner and the outside corner, put a little more liner there so that they'll stick. If you're in a hurry, you can always use a hairdryer. In the meantime, do your blush, do your eyeshadow. Nope, eyeshadow's already done. Do your eyebrows, do your lips. Oh, yeah, lip plumper. So you see how my lips are really dry. They're always really dry. I'm pretty dehydrated all the time. So I'm gonna put on some lip plumper. Oh, I think my Nana's here. Hold on. I love this stuff. Kind of tingles and then it fills out my lips. Not a ton. I mean, I'm not gonna look like Kim Kardashian, but it makes them plumper. Okay, so while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to take my eyeliner and do my lower eyeliner, and then I'm also going to put some mascara on my lower lashes. So some mascara. Some people will also put some mascara on their upper lashes. You are more than welcome to do that if you'd like to. I don't usually feel the need. Okay. I just put one coat on. Alrighty, one other tidbit. So once you get your lashes on, I can't remember if it's the water line or the tight line. Anyway, the upper part of your lash there, you can have like a wide eye look because your lashes are going to be darker above that. So they recommend that you take eyeliner and do that part. So I am going to do my waterline with some black eyeliner. Okay, there we go. That's done. Now I'm going to get my lash. So I've bent it. I've bent it both ways, this way and that way. Now I'm going to put it on. So hopefully you can see. I'm going to start here, and you can see it's already jumping onto my lashes. There you go. Oops. I got a fuzz. There we go on my lash. And then I'm just going to push them down onto my lashes. So now that's on. So I like to put an anchor magnet on the outer corner because I have trouble having those stay down. I think it's because my eyes are greasy or whatever, but I like to put an anchor magnet. So the anchor magnets, so I have these little plastic lash applicators, tweezers, and I'm going to grab this. So here's the anchor magnet, okay? So as it's sitting in my hand, it's sitting like this, okay? I'm gonna grab it near the base, and because this is in my outside eye, I want it angled. If you can see that, it's angled a little bit because I'm gonna have it go in that corner. So I'm going to make sure that it's down by the base of my lashes, and I'm going to take the anchor magnet, and it sandwiches underneath your lashes up to the magnet. So I'm going to put this near the base of my lashes. It jumps right to it. There you go. And now it's on. Okay, do the same thing for the other eye. Here are my lashes. I'll try to turn this so you guys can kind of see. So, do you see how that snapped right on there? See if I can do it this way. You can see it jump on there. See, it's now attached. I have to actually pull it off there. So you just want to make sure you're getting it. This is why it's important to get it at the base of your lashes. So I'm going to put it there. I'm going to bring it all the way across, and you kind of pull towards the outer edge. Another reason why I have trouble at the outer edges of my eyes staying down is because my eyelashes at the edge curl a lot on the outer edge of my eye. So that's another reason why I use an anchor there, so that my lashes don't keep pushing that other set of lashes up. Put that on. So that's on now. I'm going to grab an anchor out of my pack. So here it is. Put it in my hand. Again, it's angled up like this. Take these near the base of it. Now this time I'm going to get it more at a horizontal because I'm going to this outside corner, and it's gonna, so now the lashes are gonna go up like this. So I'm gonna go to the outside corner here. There we go. And I'm gonna put it, you can see how the whole thing just grabbed on there? So now what it's doing is it's sandwiching my natural lash between the lash on top and that anchor that I just put on. So, and then once you're done, you can just kind of push on them a little bit, make sure that they're pushed down into the liner or onto your mascara on your lashes, and then you're done. To remove, we have some Shake It Off makeup remover right here you can use. Also, a lot of other makeup removers work well. Since mine is not waterproof, it's not too hard for me also to have it come off in the shower. there you go. These are Ladies Night lashes. These are probably my favorite, I think. But if I wanted to try another one on, let's say these are the Mystic lashes. So the Mystic lashes, these come with 2 pair instead of just 1 pair, and these are the ones with the clear band. Let me show you those. I actually had them double stacked on top of each other. But if you can see, these have a clear band, so you're not going to get that line as much like eyeliner across there. So the great thing about these is you can just stack them if you wanted to. So that's why I've got one that's trimmed, one set that's not trimmed as much. I think these are trimmed too, but these are trimmed more. And see, this one has 2 of them stacked together because that's how I wore them, because I wanted them to be thicker, more volume, I guess. So let me put that one there. So yeah, you can stack these. So I'm not going to stack these on top of these because these won't show. But if I had some shorter lashes on and I wanted to put on some longer lashes, once you have them on, you can just lay these practically across the top, and they snap right onto the magnets that are already there. So you can go from a daytime look to a nighttime look really quickly. Here, and then to get them off. So if at the end of the day, I want to take my anchor magnet off, because you don't want to just pull them off with the anchor magnet still on. So I'm going to go to the edge of my eye, and I'm going to, with my thumb and my forefinger, I'm going to slide, well, I keep one just steady. I slid the other one, and that anchor magnet came right off. And then I'm going to put that in my case here. And now you can grab the end and just pull them right off, okay? And then once you pull them off, you're going to want to take, well, that's a bad thumbnail because I just ripped that thumbnail off yesterday accidentally. So take your fingernail and you're gonna scrape off any of the eyeliner or mascara that has adhered on here. Because once you've had it on all day, your skin tends to get a little oily, and the pull of these magnets might be stronger than the adherence of your liner to your face. So when you pull this off, some of the liner might come with it. So I'll just show you how these go on. Okay, let's see if you can see this. Actually, I think it's better if I do it this way. All right. And these are the lighter lashes, so you'll see how that jumps right on there? And I just set this down on that one. Oh, I need to start. Okay, so oops. Here's a good example. So I have it, if you see it's coming to the edge of my eye, I don't have any eyeliner there or lashes there. It's too far over. So I am going to pull this off and start it in closer, or I can trim this one. So I'm just gonna start it in a little bit closer to the corner of my eye. So let's start it here, there we go. Pull it kind of across. I have to, in the corner, I've got to get under and behind those lashes, my natural lashes that want to curl up. There we go. Oops, I got some eyeliner down there. And there you go. So now those are on. Oh, those were the same ones I had on. Let me pull that back off. I'm like, wait, those look like Ladies Night, because they are. Let me go back. This is what I wanted to show you. So these are the Mystic lashes. These are a little bit more like a 9, maybe a little bit longer than a 9 to 5, I think. So let me show you on this one. So if I decide I wanted to change it, do you see how it just jumps on there? And then I'm going to pull it all the way across. There we go. Tap them down a little bit. Make sure all the magnets are touching. There you go. So this one I have on a Ladies Night, and this one is just the Mystic lashes. So let me show you what I meant by the stacking. So the Mystic lashes, if you can see, they are not as full as the Ladies Night, okay? So I'm gonna take the other pair. You get 2 pairs of the Mystic lashes because it's part of the illusion line. They're daintier. They have the clear band. They're made for sitting on the magnetic mascara. But what we learned after everything was released is that you can do that with any of the lashes, okay? But these are still nice for the clear band. So this one's been trimmed down to only 4 magnets, if you can see that. I'm gonna put the 4 on. So for the 4, remember I've got 5 magnets on. I'm gonna put one on that's only 4 magnets, okay? So for this one, I'm not gonna start on the first magnet. I'm gonna start this one more on the second magnet. So even if I'm not sure where that is, because I'm half blind, I am going to guess. There we go. Lay it down. And there we go. Tap it up a little bit. There you go. Now this one is, I've got the Mystic, but I've got 2 on, and I still have it starting a little bit lighter here, and then it gets thicker as it goes across because I've got a 4 magnet on top of a 5 magnet one. You can just stack a 5 magnet on top of a 5 magnet. You can stack whatever you want. That's the way I just do this one. I'm gonna pull this off and put and then you can just separate them gently from one finger to the next. Put them back in your case. There we go. I'm gonna go back to my ladies' night lash because this is the one I wanna wear today. So, watch. I'm gonna close my eye. There you go, jumps right on. There we go. Get it down to the corner. There we go. Now, like I said, I like to wear the anchor magnet in the end. I'm gonna grab an anchor magnet, put it in my hand, get it to where I'm near the base of the magnet with my tweezers. And I'm gonna come from underneath to go, I get it close to my eye, but don't poke yourself in the eye. Do you see that all kind of curled right towards the magnet? So if you get your skin between the magnet, just use your thumb and your finger to kind of work it off of your skin. And then you can either do it again or just leave it the way it is after you get it off your skin. And then I just have to clean up my face from all the places where I put makeup where I didn't mean to, because I'm not that great at it. But anyway, that's that. So I hope that helps. If you have any other questions, please let me know, because these things they'll work for anybody. It just takes a little bit of practice, a little bit of patience. And my biggest suggestion is do not try putting these on when you're in a hurry and running out the door for the first time. So the first time you try these on, pick a weekend day where you've got an hour that you can play with them, that you can figure out where you need to start them so that they end near the corner of your eye, so that you can figure out how to use the anchor magnets. If you're near me and you've bought some from me, let me know. I can get you one of these for free. I buy them and I include them in some of my shipments. So don't give up. I'm here to help you. You can have beautiful lashes, and you can take them off every night and they last a long time, as long as you take care of them. Don't get them wet. Don't use any makeup remover on them, because remember, these lashes, they have glue adhering the actual fibers of lashes to the bands. So make sure that you don't get those wet, that you don't use any kind of solvents on them at all. The only way we clean our lashes is using our fingernail to scrape off any of the eyeliner that's stuck to the magnets, and that's it. You're done. Put them back in the case every night. Take good care of them. They'll last you a long time, okay? So thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm here to help you. All right, take care. Bye.